This is Super Yacht News with E. Sisman. Hi, welcome back to the channel. This is an impromptu or unexpected video because I'm making this video to correct an error I made in last night's video about the fuel prices. Cut to the chase. In that video, I said this, and the vessel traveled approximately 61% of the fuel would have been used based on the range and the amount of litres that it can carry, 4,942 nautical miles. So that is an approximate cost of $229,500. So clearly that was a mistake. I did a calculation based on 589,500 the cost to fill a vessel of 393,000 litres of fuel based on European prices, which I said in the video, because I couldn't get a price for Fiji. But what I said is the price was 229,000, right? Which is actually what you would, that was the calculation was 61%, and I went with the 39%, which is what you'd have left. That's would have been the cost of that. I don't know how I did that calculation, but so obviously the calculation would have been 359,595, which is 61%. However, one of the comments in the comment section was from a captain. His avatar says he's Captain B. He certainly sounds like a captain, certainly knows how to work out fuel calculations anyway. And he gave me some information, which I'm going to give it to you now, because this is a more accurate, of what would happen. So he said that the range that they give for a vessel is usually plus 10% reserves. So if you do your 8,000, you've still got some reserves left in the tanks. So we worked out that minus the 10%, you would have 353,700 litres, which would give you 8,000 nautical miles, which works out at 44 litres per nautical mile. So then he said 44 litres times 5,000 nautical miles is 221,062.5 litres. So the cost, and he also has the cost of fuel in Fiji, which I couldn't get because you need to have an account to get access to these prices for bunker fuel. And he said the cost of Fiji the 27th of June was $1.379 per litre. So then the final total is the cost of diesel for propulsion for 5,000 nautical miles, which is slightly over what we calculated, but is $221,006.5 litres at $1.379 equals $304,845. So there you have an accurate, certainly more accurate than mine, calculation of the cost of fuel to get to San Diego. So hopefully I've cleared that up, and yeah, apologies for that. So okay, so on to the next story. So this is actually an update from the Alisher Usmanov story from last night. An actual decision has actually come through. It was actually posted on the 30th of June, which was yesterday when I was making my video, so I didn't see that. And the European Court has dismissed the application made by Alisher Usmanov to overturn the sanctions placed against him in late February after the Russian invasion of Ukraine. It's actually the 28th of February the sanctions were put on him. So the court said that the application did not demonstrate urgency or serious irreparable harm, as Mr. Usmanov has relied on only damage that relates to the financial viability of 3 subsidiaries of USM, in which he retains a 49% share and therefore does not control. He failed to demonstrate that there is a direct causal link between the financial situation of the subsidiaries and his inclusion on the EU sanctions list. Also, his sister's separate legal challenges to this same thing, they've also been dismissed. So I don't think there's any surprise there that was going to happen. The lawyers all got paid, but yeah, that was not surprising, at least for me. I didn't see any way that was going to go through. But anyway, I just wanted to put this video out to clear up the mess I made of the fuel calculations, and that came up, so I thought I'd add that in. So thanks very much for watching. It's a short one. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell for future notifications. Thanks very much, guys. Bye-bye.